Giddy up everyone, welcome to the video. Hope you're all well and you're looking after yourselves on this Sunday, wherever you may be in the world. Tonight's video is going to be the Neville Glover Awards. So last night I did the Paul Carriage Awards, it's an award that I've created. Tonight I'm going to be doing the other award that I created, the Neville Glover Award. I'm going to be doing a video on that. Before I get into the video, I'm going to give a few shout outs to people that you should subscribe to. So the first one is Hayden_Otti. He's on Instagram. He doesn't have a YouTube account, but go subscribe to his Instagram account. Next one, National Sports Loaded. It's a fully loaded sports channel full of national sports. Go subscribe to National Sports Loaded. The third one, NRL Clips. Do you love the NRL? Do you love clips? Then you'll love NRL Clips. The fourth one, Nick from Australia. If you subscribe to him in the next week, you get your free canvas bag, your beanie, your t-shirt. You get a free water bottle and a keychain. The fifth one, Greasy Gamer. Do you like grease? Do you like gaming? Do you need household grease, automotive grease? Then subscribe to the Greasy Gamer. Then you've got the Bundy Chick 82. Go subscribe to her. NRL Vidz 090. Go subscribe to NRL Vidz 090. CJ Moxley. Go subscribe to him. Proudly sponsored by the Cauliflower Hotel Redfern. Then you've got the Manly Fan. That's the Manly Fan. Go subscribe to him. Parra Pineapple. Go subscribe to the Parra Pineapple if you love pineapples and you love Parramatta. Warriors NRL Fanatics. So if you're into the New Zealand Warriors and you're fanatical about the New Zealand Warriors, go subscribe to Warriors NRL Fanatics. CT Dingo. Go subscribe to him. And last but not least, go subscribe to the Cedar King. That's the Cedar King. Go subscribe to him today. So, that's me shout outs all the way. I'm going to get into the video. So, who is Neville Glover? Why did I create this award? So, Neville Glover, he played for Parramatta in the 1970s. And he played in the 1976 Grand Final for the club on the wing. The score was about 10-7, or it was getting very close. It was getting towards the end of the match. Parramatta went from one side of the field to the other. We threw the ball out to the right hand side of the field through the hands. It got to Neville Glover. All he had to do was just catch the ball and jump over and score the try, and we win the game. We win our first grand final. Neville Glover instead gets the ball, drops the ball over the line unmarked. So how I got the idea for this particular award was I was watching the 2016 preliminary final against Melbourne, and Edric Lee dropped the ball twice where he had a chance to score a try to send Canberra into the 2016 grand final against Cronulla. And I remember I was at the pub and I said, he's playing like Neville Glover, him. And everyone laughed, the similar as they did with the Paul Carriage one. So I went, that's it, Edric Lee's going to be the inaugural winner of the Neville Glover Award. Now to qualify for the Neville Glover Awards, simply you have to play in a finals match and you have to bomb a certain try, or you have to bomb a try. And every final series there's always a couple of bomb tries, so it's always narrowed down to a short list. Then we cast it off for a vote, and then the person with the most votes gets to win the Neville Glover Award. Like the Paul Carriage Award, it's a bit of fun, so don't get upset if one of your players is named tonight. It's just a bit of a joke. It's not a personal attack on the players. So as I said just before, Edric Lee, 2016 preliminary final. He bombed 2 tries against Melbourne. If he scores those 2 tries, Canberra's in the 2016 grand final. An interesting note, Edric Lee also, he won me Neville Glover Award for the reserve grade because he bombed a try when he was playing for Newtown as well. But I think that was the next year. 2017, the award went to Suliasi Vunivalu from Melbourne. So in the preliminary final against Brisbane, Melbourne won that match 30 points to 0, I think, just off the top of my head. But in the first half, when Melbourne were in control of the match, Will Chambers made a break. Now, there was nobody in front of him. But for some reason, he decided to say, here, Suliasi, here, have a try. And he threw the ball to Suliasi Vunivalu, and there was no one in front of him, and there was no one behind him. And he gets the ball, and he drops it. And I went, what the fuck did I just watch there? That was just comical. So Suliasi Vunivalu, he won me 2017 Neville Glover Award for that bomb try spectacle. In 2018, the award went to Sean Johnson for his bomb try in the 2018 elimination final. So it was New Zealand against Penrith at the Olympic Stadium. Penrith put through a kick, was charged down, Sean Johnson grabbed it, run up the field with the ball. There was nobody in front of him. There was someone behind him, but they weren't going to get to him. But then he decided to do this weird goose step and then swerve, because he must have thought that the player behind him was closer. And as he did that, he fell over, and then he was tackled right before the line. If he scores that, New Zealand go further in front. But what ended up happening is Penrith got the ball back, waited a couple of sets and scored down the other end. So Sean Johnson, he got me Neville Glover Award for 2018 for, instead of just running the ball straight and then scoring underneath the post, he had to do this weird goose step to try to evade the defender. And last year, the Neville Glover Award went to Cody Walker for his bomb try in the 2019 preliminary final. Now, compared to some of the others, this one might be a bit harsh, but for me, if you're a first grade rugby league player, you should be scoring tries like this. It was the first half of the match. South Sydney and Canberra were at each other. No team was either getting the better of each other. South Sydney run the ball to the line, threw the ball to Cody Walker. All he had to do was just hit and spin and put the ball over the line. He runs, he hits, he spins. All he has to do is just go boom, try, and he drops the ball over the line. South Sydney didn't really recover from that. Canberra ended up scoring down the other end. And if you watch it on the replay, these people are first grade rugby league players. I know this might be a bit harsh compared to some of the other tries where there was no one in front of him, but I still think Cody Walker from that position, he was basically tackled over the line. All he had to do was put the ball down, and he couldn't even do that. And for an honourable mention, so I've gone back through the years, and I'm going to give this a retrospective Neville Glover Award, and it goes to Anthony Mundine for the 1999 Grand Final against Melbourne. So in that match, St George led 14-0 at half time. Second half, they run the ball to the line. There was an overlap. St George had two players on their left. Anthony Mundine had the ball. All he had to do was just catch and pass, and he would have sent one of his teammates over for a try. Instead, Anthony Mundine, being the person that he is, decided to be selfish. He went for the line with two people next to him. The Melbourne player tackled him and he knocked the ball over the line. It was a turning point in the match. Instead of St George leading potentially 18-0, Melbourne went down the other end and scored a try to make it 14-6, and they ended up staging that remarkable comeback. If Anthony Mundine just would have not been selfish and passed the ball, St George would have won the grand final. So that's me video. That's me Neville Glover video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. If you're enjoying my channel and you're enjoying the content that I'm making, please click that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you get an email every time I do a new video. Like I said, go check out those YouTubers and Instagram people. Go check out their channels, and if you're enjoying their content, subscribe to them. I certainly do. And if you have some spare time, go over to my Rugby League history page on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'll also put a link for the Instagram page, which I just started. I only started it maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, and I've already got about 70 followers. So go check those out. But as always, everyone, catch us all later. Look after yourselves. Tatty bye.